regulator. Yes, good afternoon, you all. I am Devang M. Thakur, and on behalf of Gujarat Pollution Control Board, we are going to represent our project Vehicle Location Tracking System for transportation of the hazardous waste. I mean, this is first of its kind project in country, and we are the perhaps first pollution control board as a regulator, I mean, which will be implementing this in the country. And as you are aware, I mean, for the management of the hazardous waste by industry, I mean, you need to follow the stipulations and norms that has been prescribed in Hazardous Waste Management Rules 2016. So when you particularly transport hazardous waste from one place to another place, you need to follow the manifest system. This manifest system is nothing but a technical tool that ensures that safe transportation of say hazardous waste. So earlier what was there? That this manifest system is a documentation system. May I request others to mute their microphone? Yeah, go to next slide. Yes, I think slide is visible, and as I said earlier, I mean this manifest system, it's a document system, and which was physical initially, and what we need to do is a reconciliation of this manifest system, that once the hazardous waste transportation starts, the generator of a hazardous waste would, I mean, generate a manifest, and when it would be received, then both the copies will reach to, say, regulator. Okay, so it would vouch that hazardous waste has reached at destination safely. See, these all processes were initially on a manual mode, physical mode, and one has to, I mean, write it or type it, and reconciliation of this manifest was very difficult. Almost impossible, you can say, when, say, we are having a large number of, say, trucks transporting this hazardous waste. So as a part of our e-governance, what we did, I mean, we made this manual manifest system online. We are having a e-governance platform called XGN, that is the extended green node. And now we have made this manifest system fully online. And this online system is embedded with a principle of a prior information consent, that prior generating a manifest system, one has to request to a receiver. If he accepts that request in principle, then and then this manifest system can be generated. So it makes receiver also liable through this system. So this online manifest was very successful, and almost about 500 to 600 manifests were being generated in the state of Gujarat. As you are aware that Gujarat is one of the most industrialized states in the country, and unless you, I mean, adopt such tools of e-governance, I mean, you cannot have, I mean, facilitation or a better regime for the regulation. So to enhance our regime for regulation, to, I mean, check complete cradle to grave, I mean, safety of a movement of a hazardous waste, we adopted this online manifest system in February 2020. And thereafter, we felt that yes, though it is a very good tool for monitoring, it was little incomplete unless you do vehicle monitoring system. The vehicle that carry the hazardous waste, it should be monitored and tracked. I mean, it should be tracked by a generator also, it should be tracked by a receiver also, and it should be tracked by a regulator like us also. So we added one additional feature what we call it a vehicle location tracking system, VLTS, and we integrated this vehicle location tracking system in our online manifest system. So it made it more stronger, more robust, where we can track the vehicle and we know where the vehicle is that is carrying a hazardous waste. How it will help? I mean, it will help in illegal disposal of the hazardous waste. I mean, formerly there was no control on a vehicle moving on a road with hazardous waste. So it gives me perfect data with a location online real time. And there are controls like geofencing and geo-mapping also. In geofencing, I mean, a route is predefined, and if a vehicle deviates from its routes, it gives alarm and SMS, all three stakeholders, that is generator, receiver, and State Pollution Control Board. So this system we launched in last 5th June. I mean, it was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister, sir. And now it has been implemented throughout Gujarat by all the industries which are now transporting it hazardous waste. So we have registered more than 8,500 vehicles on our system, and about 1,300 to 1,400 trips per day are being, say, monitored or tracked by State Pollution Control Board. I mean, we are having a control room for that with our team, and we monitor that, and we ensure the safe transportations of the hazardous waste. Next slide. See, which are the major stakeholders in the whole system? I mean, as we didn't have any precedent, I mean, it was first of its kind in the country. I mean, there were initially many teething problems also, and we, I mean, strengthened it brick by brick. So we wanted to involve all the stakeholders into the system. I mean, we need to prepare a framework. We need to register the transportations. We need to, say, ensure that which are the common hazardous waste facilities in the states, who are the GPS vendors, and capacity building of all the stakeholders. I mean, it is very important. And we have developed this system through National Informatics Center, Gujarat, and Uttarakhand. I mean, NIC, they are the partners in this project for providing us the IT support. Okay, so challenge was initially to change the mindset of an industry. I mean, see, industry which is having, say, conventional manual method of doing the things, to convert them on the online platform, I mean, it was a big challenge. I mean, we needed them to convince that this system will not hamper their routine activity, and it won't add any another, say, step of regulation or a permission while transporting the hazardous waste. So registrations of the vehicles, I mean, to install a GPS of a particular kind. I mean, see, now MORTS has specified EIS 140, say, type of GPS for the system. So we adopted that all GPS are of the specifications that have been given by the MORTS, and say transporters are also, I mean, convinced for adaptation of these things. So next. So this is the say purpose, as I said. I mean, it's a tool for a right-doer industry also, because now industry is also happy because they need not to bother for their vehicle. They can also track their vehicle online, and they also ensures that yes, their vehicle is moving on a route that has been derived by them, and it reaches to its destination safely. Because once the vehicle reaches to its destination, it may be either a recycler or a treatment, storage, disposal facility, what we call a TSDF site, where it goes for a disposal, or a cement industry. It's a concept of a co-processing where the waste is being sent to cement industry for its utilization as either fuel or a raw material. Okay, so considering this, I mean, it has made our say inventory of hazardous waste very robust. Initially, when the online manifest system was there, I mean, we made our say inventory of the hazardous waste that is being generated into the state and disposed into the state. I mean, robust considering a manual system. Now this has added another feature, and it has strengthened our hazardous waste management and its inventory also. So now, I mean, some regularities has come into, say, transportation modalities also, because now we can say that these all vehicles are registered with us. I mean, they are almost dedicated kind of a vehicle for the movement of the hazardous waste, and all trips are being, say, online tracked and monitored. This is very important because, see, hazardous waste is a zero value.
I would request you to conclude now, sir.
Pardon, sir?
Please conclude now.
Yes, sir. We'll be concluding in a minute or two, sir. Next.
Okay.
These are the photographs, I mean, showing GPS monitoring and tracking of the vehicle. As I said earlier, there is a geo fencing of 100 meters. So if vehicle is deviated from its original route, then there would be alerts, and we prevent the illegal disposal of the hazardous waste through the system. As I said, it made my inventory very, I mean, strengthened. So, I mean, robust inventory is also there. Next. So this is a table which is showing what was the scenario previous and now what is scenario as of now. And it has been really very helpful to us as a regulator to monitor the things. Not only to that, I mean, it has helped the industry and facilitated them to monitor their hazardous waste management. Next. So this shows, say, about, I mean, millions of tons of, say, hazardous waste is being generated into our state. I mean, so we know that what can be recycled further through this database, and that promotes a concept of a circular economy also. So these figures would now encourage us that how I can maximum recycle and reuse into other streams. Next. Challenges, as I said, there was no precedence. We need to do a change of mindset. We need to do, say, capacity building of the all stakeholders, technical challenges of, say, installation of, say, standard type of a GPS, convincing to industry, and industry being a small scale was not having that much set technical capability. So we needed to, I mean, handhold them for a long period so that their job is not suffered. Next. This is a way forward. I mean, we want to integrate this facility with another, say, applications also, so that even in future, say, safety aspects are also dovetailed into this, and violations would be, say, then treated under a framework of a legal regime and other things. So these are our plans that how we can further make a stronger networks, and even for, say, hazardous waste going outside state, okay, I mean, for co-processing or a recycle reuse, I mean, can also be addressed with very strengthened manner. So that ends my presentations. Thank you very much, sir, for your patient hearing. Exit.
Thank you very much. Good presentation. just tell me one thing. Suppose if you find that someone is not uh, following your, given the fencing,
Yes, sir.
geofencing route and all that. So, do
Yes.
you have any penalty for that, or how do you tackle that scenario?
No, sir, at present, as the whole system is in the growing stage, at present, our stance is to have a consultative process. So what we do when we find that in a vehicle is deviating, we communicate through our control room for, say, telephonically to the driver or to a sender or a receiver, and they analyze that why the route has been deviated from, and if we find that yes, due to certain road blockage or other things it has been deviated, okay. Otherwise, sir, this promptness at least sensitize both sender, receiver, and transportation. To ensure, say, safe reaching to the destination, sir.
Hmm.
So
But
in
broadly,
future, sir,
there are violations or no?
no,
Are they?
we are taking technical solutions. Why it has been deviated? If it has been deviated due to, say, road blockage and, say, reaches to its original route, okay, due to diversion or other things. And in future, sir, we will be mapping those vulnerable areas where such vehicles should not go. So no-go zones and other things, that would be our future planning, that we would
Yeah,
be marking the no-go zones, and then if that vehicle enters there, then it would be considered as a violation, sir.
yeah. And
That's our
secondly,
plan.
you have to educate the public also,
Yes,
because
sir.
on that route, public should also not go. No, they should be aware that they are not supposed to go in that area, or something, some restrictions. You must educate them about that.
Yes, sir. Basically, that geo mapping things where the hazardous waste is being disposed, what I have called that TSDF sites and other things. Sir, they are geo map and they are like an industry itself. So they are a restricted area for common people.
Any other state which has introduced this, if
No,
you are
sir,
aware?
we are the pioneer state, and now we have got inquiry from other state pollution control board to adopt our system, and we would be giving them. Sir, we have an inquiry from Andhra Pradesh and other states, so then we would be sharing this, sir. So ours is the
Excellent,
first state which has started this, sir.
excellent, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Very good project. It will definitely lead to a responsible disposal of the hazardous waste. But I think the real benefit will be when you take other states also on board, because you have developed a good practice. Definitely, it should be extended to other states also, because pollution is a common issue across the country. So
Yes, sir.
definitely you should extend them also the help. Thank you, sir. Excellent one.
Sir, Sir, we have that experience. Our existing e-governance platform XGN, sir, we developed it for the first, and then we did a hands-on of other 11 states, sir. So Goa, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, all other states, 11 states, we catered them. Sir, similarly, we will do that. In next few months, sir, we will be extending our support to other states, those who would be willing to take up this, sir. Definitely, sir. It would be our pleasure, sir.
You have to make them willing, sir.
Yes, sir. We will make them willing through CPCB also, sir. We are in a dialogue with
Definitely.
the Central Pollution Control Board, and Central Pollution Control Board is also quite impressed with this progress. And sir, yes,
Yes.
we will see replications into other states, sir, in next few months, sir.
Sir, you may like to recall the first speech of 15th August when the Modi government came in 2014. In his
Yes, sir.
speech, he mentioned zero effect and
Effect zero
zero
effect.
defect
Yes.
policy. So you
Yes,
can
sir.
take that leverage to convince them. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Excellent
sir.
work.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Thank you very much.
Presentation on e-governance in bus ticketing system in Kolkata and around. So caption is mainly concentrated on bus ticketing, but apart from this, we have done so many things except in addition to bus ticketing system. So this is our present salient statistics after the improvement we have got after incorporating those technologies. So current monthly run on kilometer is 15 lakh kilometer per month. So ticketing machine we have purchased and are using is 1500, and we have achieved 15% increase in earning in the last 6 months. So this is the basic achievement in a brief. So we had to face so many challenges before adopting these technologies in our system. So previously we don't have any revenue information organized system for getting data regarding conductor sale, monthly revenue, earning per kilometer per route, earning per kilometer per vehicle, so and so on. So in these challenges we are facing. Another challenge was there, absence of multimodal payment system. So in the present days, so everybody is thinking of paying through some credit, some smart cards, QR code, or something online based. So we are lagging this before 1 year. So next was the cost of burden due to stationery and printing of tickets. Previously, we used to use physical tickets, paper tickets. That we had to maintain a printing shop to print those tickets. So that was the burden of the organization, and we didn't have any complaint reduction system in our system. So that also was our challenge. In a specific way, the challenges was what is the revenue from the buses at any particular time. So in the paper ticket, we didn't have any time specific tickets, so that we can conclude that this ticket has been purchased in the particular time and particular space, particular stoppage and particular zone. So and various types of pilferage was there. So in a physical ticket system, so there is a scope of pilferage by the conductors. So with that technology change, we have been able to minimize that. So other than ticketing machine, initially we installed GPS devices in all our buses. So and published a mobile app for the commuters. It was named Pathodisha. Another thing was there. The Pathodisha is a mobile app for commuters, so they can view the location of his bus of choice and the expected time of arrival of a bus of his bus stop. We installed CCTV cameras in our 700 buses. So after the Nirva cases, we have trained them more. We have installed more cameras. Now we are having 800 cameras in the buses to monitor conductor and passengers. Setting up, we have set up a control room to monitor all these things, bus movements and incident management system. Lastly, the major achievement we have done by introducing an electronic ticketing machine. This machine is capable of taking cash payment, smart card swap, and QR code scan. The machines we have procured are GPS and GPRS enabled. So GPS means that this machine also can get the GPS data and send it to the server. And GPRS is enabled to the server data transfer for as mobile devices. So live information of revenue collection is available at the control room at any time. So and live location of the bus is also available. So we are maintaining actually both the system, the VLT device in the buses and the ATM for better availability of the location of the buses. Sometimes devices fails to send the data packet. Then we take the data packet from the ATM itself. Next, we have introduced smart card. So already we have sold for 35,000 smart cards in the city of Kolkata. So people are very happy to use this smart card, particularly in AC buses. So it actually helps the organization to get advance payment, as all the smart cards are prepaid, and we are giving 10% advance bonus top up value for each and every card. And so it has eased the payment procedure of the commuters, and better revenue monitoring is possible for smart cards. Demand and supply forecasting from collecting data. So all data we are getting from smart card, mobile app, etc., etc. So we are in a position to forecast the future planning, to forecast and plan for future route operation and route analysis. Then we have introduced mobile app for online ticket booking facility in the city service. So it is a mobile app. You can purchase a ticket for a particular route, for a particular bus route, and after the payment through payment gateway available in India. So you can generate a QR code, and that QR code can be scanned in the ETI machine, which is available with the conductors. So options are available to route and service while purchasing the ticket through mobile app. So this is a seriously a hassle-free ticketing system. So this is the achievement in the last 6 months only. So we have increased the route from 100 to 110 after route rationalizations. All this being done after getting the right information from the system, from the ETM or vehicle tracking system. Kilometer run has been increased from 13 lakh kilometer to 15 lakh kilometer. Revenue has been increased from rupees 40. Revenue is APK actually, earning per kilometer. So from rupees 41 per kilometer to 45 per kilometer without any fare increase. So for the last 5 or 6 years, we are not increasing any fare in Calcutta city. Operational cost has been decreased due to closing down the printing press and etc. etc. That is from 46 rupees per kilometer to 43 rupees per kilometer. Number of passengers has been increased due to the reliability of the buses and the hassle-free ticketing system. This is from 1 lakh per day to 1.3 lakhs per day. So innovation in this system is people connect. So people are now free and comfortable to connect to us and try to avail our buses, skipping private buses. Shifting of people's interest from price consciousness to value and quality consciousness. So though there are some private buses which gets less fares, but people in Calcutta are more conscious about the value of and quality of the service. Women commuters feel it more reassured as we have fitted so many CCTV camera inside the buses. So any case happens, so it goes to the police, and police request us to provide the video data from the bus, and we provide that data. A big data analysis driven decision support. So we have engaged some agency to analyze for the analytical support for the data we are getting. So innovation is multi-dimensional, multimodal transaction systems. I have already told cash, card, and QR code. Ease of modifying fare structure instantly throughout the organization. So now we can change fare or fare structure in any time one night to change for all the depots we are having. Available passenger density with the help of built-in GPS device. So GPS device, through the data of GPS device of the ATM, we can get the passenger density for a particular stoppage and particular route to plan for the future route expansion. Online booking through mobile app even in the city service operation. Previously, we had the service in the long distance operation. Now we are having in the city operation also. Easy methodology for monitor crew performance. So we are getting data of the crew very instantly. On the next day, we can analyze the performance of a conductor by getting the data of his performance. So it was not possible in the previous system. So the actual solution overview is transport data collection from the system, the GPS device and the ETM itself, and planning with the data. Control room is there for the incident management system and operation, and commuter management is mobile app is there for trip planning, live tracking, and sharing. Integrating online ticketing, smart card, and GPI. So after incorporating this technology, we are able to do route rationalization, route analysis, stoppage analysis, tip analysis, and geo analysis for better performance or better revenue of the organization. This is a graphical scenario for a particular route, for a particular bus, that the trip analysis. So the stoppage, we are at a particular stoppage, how many passengers are getting off and how many passengers are getting on through the system. So we are getting the data to which helps us to monitor, plan for the future and better way. So scalability is there. Types of buses with different rate charts and routes of engagement may be easily incorporated. Number of buses and number of optimized passengers carrying parameters with fuel consumption per kilometer can easily be configured. So everything can be done with this data. If we do this in a serious manner and dedicated manner, we can achieve in future also. So other transport organizations like North Bengal State Transport and South Bengal State Transport Corporation, they are taking our expertise and experience to start their to do their project like our fashions. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dev. I think on account of automation and on account of modernization, you have brought a lot of efficiency in your operations.
Yes, yes.
But have you quantified that how much in terms of efficiency or in terms of sale or in terms of income this has translated into?
We have already increased 15% revenue in the last 6 months after incorporating this.
15% in terms
15%,
of?
yeah, that is in terms of money.
In terms of revenue?
Revenue, yes.
Very good, very good. And in terms of your, cost of operations also, has it reduced?
Also reduced by 2 rupees per kilometer actually. From 45 to 43.
And what else is required to be done? What is leftover agenda?
Leftover agenda is we are going to introduce one state one card very recently in the next month. That card will be valid for throughout the state of West Bengal. So for all the government buses. That is the next step. Then after that we are going to approach Metro Rail of Kolkata to incorporate our card also.
Tie up with
that is a boom.
Very good. Keep it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very good project, sir. Are you thinking of extending this to other cities of West Bengal?
Yes. Other cities are there. Two agencies are there. West Bengal, North Bengal State Transport Corporation and South Bengal State Transport Corporation. Both are taking our expertise and experience to start their project.
Okay, good. Thank you, please.
Okay, thank you.
District, which is
This meeting is being recorded.
One of the southern districts of Odisha. So a bit about our profile. You can see this is the map of the district. We are surrounded on 3 sides by Odisha and on one side completely by Andhra Pradesh. And we have close to 50% of our population as tribal. And we also have 2 particularly vulnerable tribal groups, PVTGs. One are Saura, the other are Langia Saura in our district. The biggest problem that we had seen while achieving the aspirational district and SDG, Special Development Goals, is that our tribal children were falling behind and leaving schools. They were falling behind because they were not able to articulate language and write essay form answers in our system, which is why they were failing and going and joining other places. When we were asked, are they reading books, are the teachers doing their job well or not, we found that most of the things are happening, but at the very early stages itself, most of the students are missing out because of the simple reason that even though we are teaching them early education in Saura language and the language of the tribals, we are seeing that whenever the children go back to home during their summer vacations, they used to come back with absolutely no recollection of their study books, because at their homes there was no discussion regarding the studies, and their parents were not encouraging them to revising the curriculum. So I have 50 residential schools in my district. 50 residential schools that is run by the SCST department, where these are all residential schools with boys and girls staying, and they have feeding, and the classes from 1 to 8 is covered. Number of students we have 10,000. So as I have given that our issues of language barrier when we are talking about mother tongue and other things that are there, the biggest problem was if your basic reading and writing skills are affected, you cannot teach anything on top of that, whether it be mathematics, whether it be social sciences, whether it be sciences. So dropping of students after the 8th standard level was extremely large, and it's a hilly terrain. Our district is completely in the hills. Getting them back into our fold is very difficult, and backing them is also very difficult. Just close to 60% of the district does not have mobile tower connectivity. What happens is that such children end up getting totally disenfranchised from the mainstream culture of the state, and they completely become recluse, and they either go out as migrant workers to other states of the country, or they end up doing subsistence agriculture in their villages. So we had to find out a method to address this particular classroom barrier, get our teachers to break that particular problem, wherein we can give them a good, vibrant, beautiful environment. Young children and children to various ages can be handheld through into the process of speaking, reading, writing, and putting the ideas on paper. For example, if you can describe something, can you write it down as an essay or not? The basic foundation of being able to converse in Odia, English, and their own languages. So we took up main libraries. You can see 4 pictures. These are so every library is unique. Every library, the decoration and everything has been decided by the school and the artists that we have got. As you can see, every environment has been built in the absolute most beautiful with a thematic theme, with a rubber platform to sit on. We decided not to go for chairs, but to have places where one can sit with a teapot, because the teapots are something which you can arrange as per what you want. And secondly, it promotes non-hierarchical learning. The tribals that are learning with us, most of the teachers still belong to upper caste. So if you still don't have those teachers coming sitting with the students, the hierarchy of teaching the students will again have a little bit of apprehension to learning. We have 3 parts in our libraries. One is having color coded books. These books, as you can see, is blue, red, and yellow color coding has been done. That is as per the students' educational and age background and cohort. For example, 1 to 3rd class, 1 to 3rd is blue. That is the bigger, larger pictures that you see. Those are basically picture books wherein a child can look at pictures and make stories. 4th to 6th is slightly smaller. It is in red, where more influential ideas are being put along with some pictures. And the elder classes for age 11 and above is in yellow, which are much smaller, exposing to them to the ideas of the world and beyond. As you can see, we have these color-coded books are stored in, you can see the picture here, this one, book vending. So we have kept separate stacks of books. The 3 stacks are for the elder kids, the 2 stacks are the ones in between. The single stack, the one that is at the bottom, has been done for the youngest kids. The idea is that every child should know that this is my box and I have finished reading books in there. So one period and also on holidays, this is created within the ashram school, within the school that is there. They can come in, they can sit down, they will read these books, they will write about it. The idea is about making a large reading room, and then the teachers promote them to write a story of their own. Or if you are a younger kid, make a crayon drawing, and you can see that has been put In the second day, we can see evening the Poo and other places. They put in their own pictures there, and every person who's coming, other children can see this is what has been done. Then we have summer reading challenges. Summer reading challenges wherein the biggest loss of learning that was happening in the summer, the book list has been decided, and the children have to do and they have to present. This presentation ensures that the lack, that missing out of that was happening earlier is now being addressed. We also have book melas where we promote our Panchayati Raj institutions, our sarpanches, our block chairman, and any other visiting dignitary to come in and sit with them and have a talk. I'll just go back to the earlier picture, and now I will tell you about the storytelling and loud reading. So one aspect about our students here in the tribal area is that they have issues with confidence. They know everything, but just saying out loud in front of people is not something they have practiced. In a hierarchical traditional classroom system, the teacher will tell them what to speak and they will just listen, or they will participate within the classroom confines. The idea of loud reading is something where they are expected to say the idea out loud. Even if they make mistakes, it is fine. Everybody shall speak. So public speaking is something that they have a habit about. Younger kids can take a photo and make a presentation, or they can tell their own story, or they can tell something about what they want, and they're expected to also write the same thing down. Now, Saturday and Sunday, we have a special time slot for different classes and higher classes. And these best photos and the things that they do are collated, and district level competitions and block level competitions also, they are given prizes from our department. So the promotion activity of three-dimensional learning, as we have said, reading, writing, and visual learning. All three dimensions are covered here. Communication in our tribal languages, the MLE is early education in all languages that has been put. As you can see, the teacher is kneeling down with the students and reciting. This kind of environment makes them feel very safe, secure, and we are seeing huge jump in attendance, especially huge jump in girl child attendance, which was again not there. We have an activity calendar, which means that all the practices, all the things that we do are divided into every month what has to be achieved. So within a year, a child has to be slowly guided from one place to the other. There's enough time for them to fail and understand and do everything. And they can do crafts, they can do drawing and design, and everything has been put. And it is a standardized syllabus across the entire district of the 50 schools. After that, they have made a district resource group, which is that all the teachers that are in charge of these places, they sit down here together and they discuss what all innovation can be put to improve those rankings of their students. The evaluation is done through the peer learning of the teachers themselves, so they can get best practices from across the world and put it here also. This will also be ranking our teachers as to who is bringing the biggest change in the outcomes of the students also. So one aspect I have to show is we also have classrooms LED televisions in every. Only one picture is there on the loud reading side, you can see. So we are also having DTV connection where we can showcase educational videos and rhymes and other things to the students. This is also progress. We are tying up with other companies like Aviti Solutions who are doing learning methods for students. Okay, so the outcome that we are seeing with the students is higher retention rate, children are happy, children feel that these are safe spaces, they're very proud to come here, these are very beautiful places. And the habit of reading, creativity, and most important thing is now they feel able to the doctors, the teams are coming up. The teachers here being it's a competitive outcome, it's a peer learning outcome, the teachers are now more excited to bring in new things. Where they are being recognized for their improvement and there is motivation to do the work and they're being recognized. The schools that we are seeing, the tribal schools have a infamous idea of being places where students go and they're forgotten. Now we are getting into vibrant, beautiful places where everyone is encouraged to make the classroom very beautiful, and the outcome from the schools are coming out to be that in Nitya parameters also our district has signed up. We have been ranked one in the last 2 years. Twice in education, we have had many ranks. So as you can see, that replicability. So we had a lot of requests from the tribal villages that you make the same model for elder children also, and make the same for the people who have not learned, 30, 40-year-old people who are in the villages, and we are now going and transforming 25 community libraries in that model, wherein people who have hitherto not learned or illiterate can study. Also, yeah, children who are in college going they can study and prepare for different exams and college exams at the same time. The idea that all village in our tribal area will now be looking at education and achievement is the biggest thing that we have gotten here. We have also put in a library in our district jail. We have also put in a library like this in our district police RO, where the young police constables and their families are studying. And we have also putting them in our school and mass education department institutions and childcare institutions where we have orphan children with disability, and basically children who are in conflict with law. So everywhere the entire atmosphere has been created that you are valued, you are important, and the beautiful places you will go. So the mindset is being changed in this district. So these are some pictures of what we have already described. Teachers have taken up to telling stories in a unique fashion. Also, beautiful pictures that students have made. They're giving it to me, giving it to others. Also, we're putting it in our offices. So students can sit in free seating. So anybody can sit in any place. There's no restriction in that sense. So once the teacher has told, you can see that the students are also being encouraged to tell their stories. And right, so okay, the students creativity board. I think I've heard this one before. Creativity
You
board is
please
there where every student
conclude now.
dictates that.
I would request.
I am concluding. Thank you. So
I would
student
request you
creativity
to
board is where
conclude.
you are looking at the best particular practices are being seen, where any senior officer or any person, any political person can come in. We put in a small remark, thank you, very good, etc., etc., and it is stored there for the children to see, and the children's creativity you can see. Thank you. We are concluded. We are open to questions. This is one thing which is very cheap to do. The entire cost of this project is approximately within 5 to 10 lakhs per classroom, depending upon the size. And for a district, something like 1 crore to 2 crore can absolutely change the way that children live in these areas. And this particular practice has also been picked up by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and we're looking at possibly replicating.
Thank you very much. I think this library concept is good, and you are doing wonderfully well. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay. Now, I have a sort of suggestion also. Are you somewhere involving NGOs also, local NGOs? I think these can be very helpful, because the local student, the tribal students, especially these kids, they get influenced by the local community as such. So you can think of on those lines to supplement what your efforts.
So, sir, we are actually also involving local NGOs wherever available, because local NGOs are an extension arm. So I have to also put in point that most of these places don't have telephone connectivity. So we also depend upon these NGOs for a lot of time for information dissemination and other practices. And Piramal Foundation is tied up with us. Piramal Foundation has given us a lot of teacher learning methods, and one round of training of our teachers has already taken place in Junjunu in Jaipur, in Rajasthan. And we are open to others also who want to come. And we are also a test bed. So somebody is developing some new kind of technology. We are open to please come and we'll help you test it here.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good project. You have indicated that yours is an aspirational district. Is it?
Yes, sir. It's aspirational.
Okay. And in education field or in some other parameter as well?
So, sir, Niti Aayog Aspirational District Program, which is monitored directly by the Prime Minister, and we are one of the 112 districts. And I'll be happy to report we have had rank 1 within those rankings twice in the last 1 year. And in education, we are being ranked one of the best in the country. And so, aspirational district checks districts which are laggard in social and other developmental norms all around. So we were very much behind in many things. So now we are now much better.
Okay. That is what I wanted to ascertain, that your delta improvement is very good.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, please. Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
You can start, sir. Very, very warm good afternoon, the respected juries. We had a conference in Calcutta today, so I was out of office. So pardon that I was not there for other presentations. Respected sirs, we have a corporation called the West Bengal Transport Corporation. I am the managing director of the same corporation, sirs. And this corporation runs the Calcutta Tramways. And this Calcutta Tramways has finished 150 years. So we have taken a few steps to improve the conditions, sirs. This slide is just going to tell us that the first trams rolled out in 1873. 1873 is exactly 150 years before this year. And in London in 1880, the CTC was formed, the Calcutta Tramways Company. But at that time, the MD was a British person. It used to be run from London. Now, post-independence, it has become a government corporation, and WTC, my corporation, runs the tramways. Before talking about challenges here, sir, I would like to say something that when I joined the corporation as an MD in 2020, I was doing some survey on the roads about what people feel about trams. So one college person told me that it's like a poorer cousin of a bus. And this is a big challenge, sir, because despite the fact that trams are very old, running from almost 150 years, people never understood the heritage value of the trams. It was never given any due weightage. It was just like a poorer cousin. Those who cannot afford to go in a AC bus, or just you take this tram and travel half a kilometer and get off. There was no desirability of people to take the tram. One more funny thing we saw as a challenge was that, sir, once I asked my team, okay, bring me the map of the tramways. And to my surprise, being 150 years old, my team tells me, sir, there is no map of the trams that we have. So I literally started laughing. I said, how can you run a network of transport from so many years and you don't have a map of this? And at this, they said that, sir, we never thought map is required. So these were the kind of challenges, sir, I was faced with as MD, which I think a lot of times people may not feel these challenges, but I felt even these were big challenges. Next, sir, I felt that younger generation was not willing to connect with the trams. They were just considering it like a very shabby sort of transportation going on in the streets. And especially the younger lot, which is school, college students, they found it better to, go in other modes. And I asked once these conductors and drivers that how you make the payments. Sir, it was only cash based. There was no multimodal payment system also. Next slide, sir. What challenges we found, sir, that we were not even able to monitor sitting. There was no scope to get information about the concentration of passengers and also the clusters. I mean, no one knew where passengers are getting up or getting down. It was all based on experience. They would tell me, "Ha, sir, I'm here from 30 years. This is the way it happens, or this is the way it happens." So whenever you say something, someone will tell you it is not possible. Or they will say it is like this from 30 years or so many years. So they will try to show that nothing can be done. Even, sir, revenue pilferages were not calculated, whether the revenue is going to the corporation, whether someone is not cutting the ticket. It may happen someone has boarded the tram and not paid for it. No one was interested also. And then, sir, there was no system for me to see where my trams are sitting in the office. I did not know. And because people did not know in how much time the trams will come, they used to go for auto rickshaw or toto or whatever they were used to get. So we brought a few small changes, sir. We have not done anything very majorly great, but small changes, sir, which has changed the Calcutta Tramways as an organization. This is the first thing that we did, sir. We color coded the Calcutta Tramways, sir. And sir, I'm very satisfied. I will not say I'm proud, but I'm very satisfied to tell you, sir, that this was not done for the last 150 years. Sir. Our tramways were existing and nobody had thought of color coding them, sir. So, sir, we color coded our tramways, sir, and just like London Tube, even Delhi Metro, sir, we have given the colors to various routes of the tram, sir. You can see a map on the left. And this map was also created by us, sir. We created, our team got it made, and we made it available in all the trams, all the tourist department offices. Also, sir, we got it on the app that we have. Now, sir, people can easily see these. What is very normal for Delhi Metro was not here. So in the 150th year, sir, now we are able to give this facility to people. And this has been very well received by the public. Second, sir, a small change we got, sir. We introduced electronic ticketing, sir. So earlier it was only ticketing by handheld, like they would cut the paper tickets and waste paper, sir. So, sir, we have introduced e-tickets where you can pay cash, smart card swipe, either debit card or smart card or credit card, even QR code, sir. And now we have also the ATMs installed in all the trams. So you can know where they are by the GPS location of the machine, sir. So I can also see that, okay, this much income is happening on this route. Okay, this machine is tagged with this tram. So how much income is happening there? And I can also understand the performance of the staff by this, sir. Next, sir, we have the color-coded maps that we made, sir. We also made a live location analysis of the tram, sir. On the left, you can see the control room visibility that we see. So we have installed ATMs in all the trams, sir. So all the ATM machines have the GPS. Now we can know where the trams are, sir. And this has helped us a lot because crowding has gone down, sir. So earlier what used to happen was more than one vehicle will go at the same time. So when the more than one vehicle will go at the same time, people will not take, like everybody will sit in the first tram and second tram will go empty. So it was a waste of resource. Now, sir, we can monitor live. So we have avoided the crowding of trams. We can put a gap and this has increased in our ridership, sir. That has really helped us. And sir, we have a central control room now from where we can monitor how the trams are moving, and we are coordinating with traffic police and corporation, sir. We've also started mobile ticketing for the trams, sir. Earlier, there was no option for the tickets to be booked online or the mobiles. Now we can go online, book the ticket in advance and show it and go. Also, if you want to take the whole tram as a banquet, we started that, sir. You want to celebrate a birthday, anniversary, a party in the tram, you can take the whole tram for 2-3 hours and you can book it for your function, sir. This is something we have started, sir. One thing which was very appreciated by the youngsters was we started providing free of cost Wi-Fi in the trams. Idea was that it should be attractive to young people, especially engineers, students, youngsters. And we have got a good connection, sir, where 1 Mbps speed is given to 30 people in a tram bogie. And sir, in the future, we will generate non-traffic revenue from this, sir, because we are going to give this internet platform, Wi-Fi platform, to advertising companies to advertise their brands on that when someone wants to log in. And so we'll earn income from there. So this is also one interesting solution we have found for reforming the Calcutta Tramways, sir. A lot of foreign people, especially diplomats and travelers, used to come and tell us that we want to travel to the trams, but it's difficult because you have to take one tram, then buy the ticket, another tram. So we introduced a Calcutta Tram Pass, sir. You can see on the left of the screen, this is a tram pass, sir. It's a one-day, whole-day travel pass, sir, where you can buy this pass and travel in all our trams just by showing the pass. We have taken this concept from London, Montreal, even a lot of Indian cities where it happens, sir. So you can buy this pass and on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever you want, you can travel all the trams, sir, basically 7 days a week. It gives you access to Patrani, a jute tram we have launched, sir, which is having materials from various correctional homes. The people have made some jute products we have displayed there. We have a tram library also, sir, which is the world's first tram library. So we have free books in that library. You can even get that library in this card. And we have a cafe on tram, sir. And sir, a photograph you can see on the left bottom of the screen, sir, we had a garbage dump kind of situation in one of our depots. It is very common in all transport corporations. We have cleaned it up like a Swachhata kind of exercise, and we have converted this place into a cafe cum museum. So if you buy this tram pass, you can also access the museum in this amount, sir. And the response has been phenomenal, sir. You can see this is a photo of any of the working days, not even the weekends, sir. Sir, innovations involved, sir, I would say there are 4 innovations that we have done, sir. One is access and information for all. Earlier, no one knew where is tram, what is the map, when it is coming. Now we have online availability of everything, sir. Second innovation we have done is that, sir, we've made it very convenient for tourists and we have positioned it as a valuable thing. So earlier in Calcutta, a lot of people did not look at it as a very respectable thing. It was like a poorer cousin of the bus. Whereas a lot of foreign tourists wanted to go. So we have bridged that gap, sir. Now a lot of foreign dignitaries, ambassadors, school, college students, a lot of these people who are influencing the society, they want to come and ride the tram, sir. And it has been very, very successful. We have been able to change the image of the tram, sir. We are giving better user experience, sir. In the limited funds that we have, we've been able to provide Wi-Fi, so people are happier. And we have digital payments now, sir. So that is creating loyalty, as we have card and smart card, and it's easy to commute, sir. We have got some results also, sir. So in the last 1 year, we have seen that we have increased our earning per kilometer by about 16%. Our earning per car per month, a car means a tram bogie, sir, has increased about 31%. And our passengers carried per day have gone up about 33%, sir, by these efforts, sir. And we have been able to improve in our own little way, sir, the Calcutta tramways, whatever we could do, sir, despite all the challenges of bureaucratic hierarchies and fund shortage and so on. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. At the outset, I would like to congratulate Mr. Kapoor to change the image of the poor cousin. And see, I'm telling you because I happened to go to Calcutta when I went there for the first time, and I saw these trams, no? So they told me, I said, why don't they change it? I'm talking some 30 years back. They said, no, sir, these are heritage trains. They not even use trams, he said heritage trains. So no need to repair or change them. They will run as it is. And as you also told, and I was also told that way, that every transport gets the type of passengers it deserves. So I was so scary to enter into that, but I found that all bogies were full. So definitely passenger was not the issue, but type of passenger was the issue. So really, it was a public transport free for all. But I am very happy you have taken a step still to improve. Because I got that impression that this cannot be improved. It will die its own death. But I am happy you have thought in terms of you are trying to make a sincere effort to revive and modernize. No, I'm really, I know these are bigger challenges because practically when you do it on the field, there are n number of challenges. And it is easier said than done. And this is what normally I say. So congratulations to you. Keep on doing the good work and see if still this heritage system can survive and can be modernized.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. No questions.
Thank you.
Kapoor Sahab, this is an excellent work you have done. It is not easy to transform such a monolithic, lumpy, bumpy type of organization, but still you have done something that is really appreciable. I endorse the views of Mr. Madan Mohanji, and definitely with your leadership, rather dynamic leadership, the poor cousin will definitely become a rich elder brother one day. Thank you, sir, for your contribution, because it has a heritage value. So definitely we all are emotionally attached to it. It is a 150-year-old organization. If you can transform it further, then definitely people will like it. Thank you, sir.
We're trying our best, sir. Thank you.